32 years of pain gone in 3 days.
I just love the products. They just help me to feel younger and younger year after year.
Thank God for X39.
My skin become younger, softer, firmer.
It's been really, really, really amazing.
I love X39 because it really helped reduce the inflammation in my knee. I can now run again. Woohoo!
Okay, welcome everyone. I can now run again too. Yay. I love that. I don't think I ever get tired of that. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to be with us tonight. Robin and Gregory here, your hosts, and we have several special guests tonight because on Monday nights we have our community call. We get together as a community and we're here to celebrate successes, get some success tips, get caught up on what's going on with the company and what's going on in our Live Younger community, and be together as a community. And so tonight, look at the stars of the show here. We have 2 new directors this last week, and I knew both of them were getting there. I mean, it was imminent for both of them. And it is just such a joy for us to get to learn from each other and celebrate and acknowledge and learn from these great ladies. So I'm going to bring on Presidential Director, stop sure. Okay. I'm going to bring on Presidential Director Anne Moreau on her way to SPD, and she's going to introduce the brand new director, Cheryl Edmond. Oh, there you are. Love it. So we're going to bow out and let you guys take over.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Cheryl.
Congratulations, Cheryl.
Let me tell you a little bit about Cheryl. She is the CEO of Gather the Scattered Ministries. She's a national speaker and podcaster, best-selling author, organizational leadership coach to 6-figure clients. She's a creator of the Red Glasses Encounter based on the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. And the Lady in Pink experience, and she's an ordained minister leader. And I just recently got her book. I have it right here. It is I Get to Because I Choose to. It's a beautiful little read, great information, such a positive thinker and presenter. I love her to pieces. I've loved working with you, Cheryl. You have been simply amazing. Can you unmute? And I want to have you share with our community, how did you get to director? What did you do? What tips can you give our listeners tonight?
Thank you, Anne. And I love working with you too, and Connie and Tom and Gregory and Robin and, all the docs, and it's a fabulous community. The tips that I have that I've written down is one that Connie said early on when I came on the team, and she said, embrace the process and not the outcome. And I loved that phrase because it really helped take the pressure off. Am I enrolling? Am I doing the things right? But embracing the process and learning the LifeWave process really has made the difference for me in us getting to director. And it's duplicatable. It's a process that everyone can follow and learn from. And what those processes are that I use is, first of all, the Sunday night doc talk. It's a large, huge 3-way call. And I am an advocate of 3-way call enrollments. And without that, I know I wouldn't be already at this level. And because I don't have all the answers, I don't know all the technical things about the patches, but I do know how to help folks find their way. So that is huge. If I could send one message, it would be embrace the 3-way call with your upline or folks that you can partner with that know more about the business than you do when your client or your new prospect is ready to enroll and have those questions answered. Another thing that I really like is that was talked about earlier today is making the shift by Daniel Hardy. That is a great video. It's available on liveyounger.com, and it really helps you understand network marketing if you're new to it, because it is different than corporate America, if you will. And there is some specific things to learn. There's a mindset to make a shift with, and that's a really great tool. And then something that Gregory taught early on when I was listening to one of his trainings, and he said, when you attend something, take someone with you. So you're attending an event, you're attending a training, a call like this, bring someone with you. So I have taken that to heart. And that is always my own personal goal to whatever I'm attending. I like to invite folks to come and join me and be a part of it. And again, you're kind of moving them in the direction to the next level of both learning and growing their business. So that's been very helpful. The next thing I want to say too is that LifeWave offered a boot camp in Houston, and I had the pleasure of meeting Connie in person for the second time. Got to meet several of the docs there. Robin, I got to meet her in person, and those relationships are very significant. And it really does help you understand the credibility of the business, the authenticity of the folks that we're working with. And also, it really helped me build my confidence. And right behind that, I had taken the book on the plane with me called Go Pro by Eric War. I had not read that book before, but it was a beautiful mirror of that boot camp. So all of my folks on my team, when they go to boot camp, we're going to be talking about making sure that they use that book as kind of a follow-up and or a lead into the boot camp. So I can't recommend that enough. And next, I'd like to say that another thing that I was taught on my team is when you answer a question, point to a tool. So it's like teaching a person how to fish. You give them a fish, you feed them for one day. If you teach them how to fish, you feed them for a lifetime. So I love the fact that Connie echoes that all the time. If you're going to go to something, and Gregory as well, take someone with you, invite someone to go with you. And exactly what to say is another book that I loved, and it's one that Anne had recommended when you really are a little stumped about what to say to the brand new person in front of you. And it's got some great tips in there. Again, building your confidence when you're on the firing line, it really does make a difference. And I've used it, and I love being a student of that. And another thing that Robin had said early on, I think she said this in Houston, be a student of the business. I came from corporate America. I've been in network marketing over the years with my family, but each company is a little bit different, has a little bit different flavor to it, and the steps to be successful. So I do love being a student of the business, and that is something that has really helped me along the way. I love attending the team trainings. The foundations trainings we have on Tuesday on Connie's team is fabulous for folks that want to build their business, want to become a manager. And I like to use the tools that are in place because I don't have the time or the answers or resources to teach everybody on the team myself. So I love the fact that there's opportunities available. Then the day after that on Wednesdays is a manager maker, and we learn how to follow the wheel. So when I am with my team and they want to build the business, I'm putting them in front of Mark on how to build the wheel, how to follow the wheel, invite, get them to the Sunday night doc talk, have another conversation, do a 3-way call to enroll, and then you're off and running. So that's another big tip that I like to offer. And then also the next book I like is Who Moved My Cheese by Spencer Johnson. And the reason I really like it, it's not a new book, but it talks about paradigm shifts. And if you're coming from a background that isn't closely connected to network marketing, this business is a paradigm shift. So the book talks about our cheese used to be in this corner of the warehouse, and now it's shifted to another corner. And if we keep going back to that original corner where the cheese was, it's not going to help us. We're going to get stuck and frustrated. So it's a cute little book. And I really highly recommend that as well. And then the last book that Anne had recommended, which I know lots of folks do mention it, is the GHK copper peptide by Dr. Picard. I bought that book early on and I absolutely love it. I refer to it all the time. It's an easy read. I got the paperback copy and it has really helped. Again, when my folks are asking questions, when clients are asking questions, I can just, I can point to the resource. So that's my list. And I hope that it will help a few of you.
Oh, Cheryl, you are an amazing, you said student of the business. You know, we always say find somebody who's coachable. Well, this lady is amazingly coachable and wide open to learning everything that she can take in and learn. You have such amazing, you're a joy to work with. I have just so enjoyed you because of who you are, your positive attitude. There's just so much there, and you've given so many beautiful tips about attending conferences, the boot camp, just embracing the business tools, the
Thank
tips,
you.
all of it. So thank you for that. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. That was fabulous. And yes, ditto, 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 Anne. I mean, Cheryl, you are an amazing student, and that's one of my great loves. And you have embraced the tools. The Sunday night call is one of the easiest things to get people involved because it establishes belief with all the stories. You got credibility with all the practitioners. People get to meet the community and see if, is this my peeps, And it's such I invite a lot of people every week, and you're using the tools, all of them. I love that you mentioned making the shift. That's one of my absolute favorites. And the Phil Jones, he was such a treat to meet at one of our conventions early on. And so I'm loving that Anne is sharing that. Anyway, what a joy. And I've been waiting for you to be in our leadership group. I knew at the moment I heard about you before I even met you. And then it was imminent. So congratulations. And thank you, Anne, for doing such a beautiful job. So
And
now
Robin, I just want to say something here.
yes,
And that
please.
is that everything I recommended Cheryl read, I got from Connie or from you.
Well, you're a good student too.
We're duplicating this business. That's what it's all about.
You know what? It's so true. And these are, the resources you talked about are so powerful. And, going to the events and always bringing someone is a great thing to plant the seed, because go to event and never go alone, you know? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, well, thank you guys. So now we get to move on to our next director. And to introduce our next director, we have, on her way to presidential. She's not there yet, but she is on her way, and she will be presidential. Helen Peak, and she gets to introduce Eva Rose, our new director. And it's really funny because I was on the call doing a three-way with Eva Rose last week. I said, "When are you going to be a director?" And she goes, "When it's time." What Eva does is she just keeps sharing. She just is here to be of service, and it was imminent, and she's a high point getter on these trips, and she doesn't miss one, and she's a high point to acquire on this next one too. So I'm going to turn things over to you, Helen, to bring out some of the wonderful tips from Eva. Congratulations, Eva.
Thank you.
Yay. Well, I met Eva in Aruba. Yeah, Eva, we had such a great time. We actually went on a treasure hunt, got some treasure. We really did get to bond there. So Eva, her business is Acuity Wellness, and she has been a fabulous healer for many, many years. And you can tell them how many, Eva, when you share. But I had only heard great things about her. I met her through a mutual friend. But Robin, it was one of those things where she's 4 levels deep, and we're always looking, well, where's the energy showing up? Where's the juice? Where's the joy? And it's Eva. So Eva, it's a pleasure to work with you. You're so bright, so kind, so giving, so thoughtful, so aware of where you're going, not just today or this week, but the next month, the next year. You're a bit like You know, the guy who makes our patches, he's like that, thinks ahead. So I want to give you kudos for that. Well, Eva, what would you like to share with everybody this evening? What
Thank you,
has
Helen.
director? Yeah.
Thank you. First of all, congratulations to Cheryl. It's well deserved, I'm sure. And I just want to thank everybody as a community that's helped us get to where we are in creating the systems so we can use them and share. So I've been practicing a specialized kinesiology called body management for the last 20 years. That's a technique that's been passed down generationally. And the results that I get on a regular basis are amazing. And then 2 years ago, I discovered the patches through with relentless research because my son was extremely sick. He was 15 at the time. He's 17 now, doing fabulous, but nobody could understand what was happening with him, and he just kept getting worse day by day. It was just absolutely horrible to watch. And with my relentless research, it actually went across my Facebook page of somebody that I met years and years ago that we hadn't kept in contact, Liz Miller, who shared, she just said how she healed herself from something nobody could help her with. So I reached out to her and she shared about the patches. And so I did the research, phototherapy. I know nothing could harm him. It's light, nothing's going inside his body. And when I applied it to him within 3 days, he was a different kid. And by that time, he was already down to 84 pounds. He couldn't get out of bed. We were going to emergencies, and it just kept getting worse and worse. And so with what I saw, and it was absolutely amazing. And as you have said many times, an answer to a prayer for how this comes into our lives. And so then I just started handing it out like candy to all these people. I'm like, is this really doing what it says it's doing? And the results are just amazing. So I started applying it in my practice. And it's cut my time in half working with people. And so now, as this has grown, I actually can take 2 days off of in-person appointments. And those are my days I focus on LifeWave. And so Mondays and Wednesdays, those are my LifeWave days. And I also block off Thursday mornings for our business training. And so for myself, the thing that I could share the most with everybody would be your why. Your why needs to be strong enough to create passion and to create drive and create purpose in life. And when that why is strong enough, you wake up every day excited to work on it, and so that that excitement creates purpose. And so I think everybody could make that purpose in their life, loses the mundaneness of life. And so and I just want to share that intention is 99.999% of everything. So if you set your intention for whoever needs these patches will find you, and they will find you. You don't have to go out searching, they will find you. And the other tension is whoever wants to do the business, they will find you. And be clear on who those people are. But when you already set that intention, they will find you. And that just is automatically, it's easy, it's effortless, and it's fun. There's no try. The try is you learning the systems, because I've never done network marketing before. I had no clue about it, but it was so funny when I was making these orders because I was running out of product. And then I was like, oh my gosh, like what? There's money in this back office thing. And so I'm like, okay, this is really cool. I don't have to like carry all this retail. And I share with people, they're getting amazing results, and I get paid. So it's the easiest thing that I've ever done and the greatest thing that I can share with people. So intention, going back to that, is everything, setting your intention. And then creating a weekly plan. So the weekly plan that is systemized, make time for those Zoom calls, and listen to professional network marketers who inspire you. The more you consume yourself in this information, that causes you to become it. So, and share, follow up, and nurture. That's the easiest thing, and my retention is very, very high, because we're creating value, we're educating people, and the more that they know why they are taking it and repeatedly, they're going to continue. And also you checking up on them makes them feel cared for, which that's taking time out of your day and you care for them. That doesn't happen that much these days. So another thing just want to share is yeah, this isn't a quick money-making scheme, but this business, this LifeWave business, is extremely secure, and it's a foundation that can't be broken. And so it's there for us, and we will earn it as just keep doing it, and learning about yourself along the way. So and for me, what I'm learning right now is there's the book called And 10 Times is Better Than 2 Times. And I'm learning right now what my 2-time activities are that are causing me to focus too much on something that is taking me away from, if I focus on this thing, I'm going to get more results faster. So that's my story and
Well,
the things that I've learned.
thank you. Thank you for sharing. So important. Little simple things that make the big difference, taking care of those people, helping to keep educating them, right? That's important thing. And caring. There's so many life needs we have. One of them is to be cared for, appreciated, and educated. Even education, is a life need. So thank you for sharing that. And I just wanted to say congratulations to both of you. And also, Liz did say something. She's saying that it's well deserved. Your dedication, knowledge, and service to humanity are shining so bright. And we all agree, right, Robin? We love working with Eva.
Beautiful. Thank you guys. And oh my gosh, you said it. I love the intention piece, of course, you know that. And the why is, finding out what it really is. When your son or a family member that's close to you needs help, there's nothing more important. And when you find a solution, you can't not share. And you're like me, you're feeling a sense of responsibility to share. And I love how you care for your people, like Helen said, because a lot of times in this world, there's not a lot of that. And when people know that someone cares, they become very, very loyal. And that's why your retention is so great. And I do want to say something interesting. Now, is your sponsor in Australia?
Yes.
Okay. So I want to share that Cheryl's in California. Her sponsor's in South Africa.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Wow.
And your sponsor's in Australia and you're in Canada. So I hope everybody gets how amazing this is, that it doesn't matter where in the world you are. We're all together and connected. And this business is seamless and it's so beautiful. And I remember meeting you in Aruba also, and I instantly fell in love with you. This is a very, very wise woman, you guys. Way beyond her years. And so I just look forward to learning from you and having you part of our leadership team. So congratulations. You want to say something?
Oh, the law of attraction, tuning into these, as we like to say, these universal principles of divine truth, and if you live in the intention of finding the right people, the patches will be attracted to the people be attracted to the patches. And that's why we always say never leave home without it, because you never know when God, the angel, is going to put somebody in front of you that's in serious need of what we have. So we walk with this sense of responsibility, being available to share this blessed gift that David has given us, that we give to so many. So congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. We'll just get on with the rest of our program.
Mhm.
So Gregory's going to share the newsletter.
Okay, and here we
And
go.
here we go.
So there, congratulations, Cheryl and Eva. And we'll
Okay.
see you on tomorrow's director call. So Robin, you want to talk about the special on Shine?
Yes, Shine and Dream
Mhm.
are 30% off this week. And I've never seen them do
Actually
this.
going until
No. It's for the all the way to the 31st.
so it's
I'm sorry, it's for the month.
yeah.
Or until supplies run out.
Mhm.
So that's a good thing to know. And sadly, they're taking them off the SKU list and they won't be available any longer. I bought a lot because I'm kind of addicted to Dream. I have lots of extra shines around, and so but Dream is definitely something I use every night.
I
every
can
night.
vouch for that.
Yeah. So let people know what's happening here, and 30% off is a great deal, and that's going on until supplies are gone
Mhm.
or the end of the month, one or the
Mhm.
other. Okay.
Great. So real quick, last Monday we did Why Lifewave, Why Now? It's now a recording. And it's just a reflection of our perspective on why the timing is so amazing. And it ties into this article that we left in for one more week. If you haven't gone there and downloaded it, you need to do that. But we are just so blessed to be with this company that's a rising star in our profession, in the wellness industry and in direct sales network marketing. And we kind of own the space of phototherapy. So, light therapy. And so it's just so wonderful to be part of this company with all of you.
And David shared with us as on our trip through a video that he doesn't want LifeWave to just be the biggest. He wants it to be the best.
Yeah.
And he wants to take LifeWave in places that no other network marketing company has gone before. And the Welcome Center will be part of that, but because he's an inventor and everything is exclusive, like Gregory said, we're in the right place at the right time. So this is a tool you can use for recruiting because we are the fastest growing company in our profession. And that's a great marketing tool for a prospective leader. So
And with David, it's not about making more money, it's about changing more lives. So it's the right mindedness that he has. It creates this right livelihood opportunity for us. So we are also blessed to be together on this rocket ship ride called LifeWave.
And I don't know if people noticed in the Facebook group, I put a post because I was going through the website and just kind of looking to see what was there. And, and they had the mission and the vision and the purpose. LifeWave is a breakthrough health technology company driven by innovation. LifeWave is a breakthrough company dedicated to honoring the light of life while holding true to its values of high standards. It's really little writing. Leading with service, being socially responsible, and striving to make a difference through unprecedented humanitarian advancement. So it was really beautiful to read that, and that the purpose of LifeWave is to empower you to live in the light. How beautiful is that? And maximizing your human potential. So I put this in the Facebook group along with LifeWave's mission, and I'll finish with that part. We are committed to helping people live long, live well with health and wellness solutions designed to redefine the future of human potential. These are important things to really own, because this is where you've, hooked up your, whatever. What's it
Your
called?
wagon.
Your wagon. You've hooked your wagon to this powerful purpose and mission.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on.
Okay, so just real briefly, we'll be on one more Monday night call from Montana, and we may be doing a live call from the Greek Islands on the following Monday. So stay tuned, along with a number of other leaders in the Live Younger community. and Punta Cana points. Did you want to talk about?
Look at the time. Did you change the dates?
No, did you?
These?
No, we
No.
forgot to change those.
Whoops.
So the last day to qualify as senior directors over.
Yes.
So this is last week's numbers. So
Take 7.
there's 34 days left. So sorry about that. We're in the hustle and bustle. We forgot to update that.
Count your points.
It's updated on the liveyounger.com what's new page, because that's where the counter resides. And we take a snapshot every Monday and put it in the newsletter.
But we forgot today. So sorry about that. Okay. Reminder tips. When you're inviting people, thank you very much for making that bigger. When you're inviting people to Vibrant Living, it's been such a wonderful community there. There's hundreds and hundreds of testimonials that you can search for there. There's wonderful inspiration. There's great recipes. There's wonderful lifestyle. You know, there's just a lot of great things on there, but we call it permission inviting. Please don't just spam a bunch of people and invite them, because this is a great place to invite your prospects to check out our community. So when you ask your friends, tell them what you're inviting them to. See if they want to be invited, and then use the invite button and remind them to accept the invitation, because it'll be in their notifications, I believe. And then you want to tag them to the welcome guidelines so they understand this is a new concept in social marketing, and we don't ever mention LifeWave or name any of the patches, but there's plenty of stories out there. And then make sure you follow up once you've invited them, and then begin engaging with them and tag them in things that are relevant to what's important to them. You know, it's like I hear over and over again, they call me the knee lady. And so my knee story's on there. So if you're someone that has knee challenges, you can search knee and I'll pop up, and lots of other people will pop up. And it's a great way to really, really honor people and give them things that are specific to their needs. So these are just some best practices, and please invite 5 or so a day. If you do more, Facebook thinks you're spamming and they may put you in jail. Our admins may think you're spamming and they will decline if you do more than 5 or 7. You can get away with that. But please do just a few at a time and let people know, and so they're not surprised. Okay, there we go.
All right. So we've already discussed the deadline to be recognized for the October conference. Make that a little bigger.
It's September 15th.
So it's a little over 2 weeks from now.
So Cheryl and Eva will get to walk the stage as a new director because they made it before the deadline.
Yay.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Okay, so the rest of this is pretty much standard that we keep in the newsletter, and we leave it there because there's new people every week. So patchingparties.com is a very valuable tool to support people during their patching parties. We now have Live Younger tools with all kinds of wonderful tools available. LifeWave now has LifeWave merchandise where you can get some really cool things. And
a bunch of people got the cell phone case, and you can have any case for any phone you've got, and
isn't
it's
that
a
awesome?
20th anniversary celebratory cell phone case, and it's white with gold print. It's quite lovely.
Yeah. Kai told me he and Lynette just got theirs and they really like it. So.
Yes.
So week at a glance, let's see what's happening this week.
Tomorrow night, we have our very own Anne, who is with us tonight. She's going to be hosting Dr. Tom. They have a long-term relationship, and, you know, as colleagues, and they're both amazing practitioners, and it's always a treat to have both of them. So we're thrilled to have them tomorrow night. And I think everything else is pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much everything else is the same. So we have our Thursday morning, the Sunday Doc Talk, the Monday morning Miracle Call, and our Power of the Patch webinars. So, so with that being said, I just want to thank everyone for being part of this great life experience called LifeWave.
Thanks, everybody.
And we love you all. Congratulations, Eva and Cheryl.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we'll see you all. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.